So we're here backstage at the SU with Greg James. Hello, Greg.
Hello.
So you're here for the first time at NTU. Does this bring back any memories of university?
Absolutely. I love doing student gigs because it's like I'm always a fresher. I've managed to get away with being a fresher for the last 7 years, really, and it was really weird to go back to my old university and do a freshers gig, because obviously I was a fresher there, and nothing really changed at all. It was the same stage, same guy running the entertainment, the union, same setup in there. It was like nothing had changed, except they didn't pay me £30 for 6 hours. That was everything that changed. But yeah, I loved it. I loved coming back to do things like this. Yeah, it's great.
Obviously, you started off in student radio, best male at 2005 Student Radio Awards. Sorry to boost your ego.
Good research. Good research.
How important was student radio though, kickstarting your career?
Massively. I don't know if you can say the most important, probably the most important thing that I remember, because it opened a small crack in the door at Radio 1, and they kind of gave me an opportunity to try out and do a show there. So I won the award, and then you get to do an hour show as part of the prize. So that was my way in, really. So it was so useful to me, and it's just fun, isn't it? It's fun to do, and you learn about all the different bits of the radio station, so you can be the news person or the producer or the sports guy or the presenter, whatever you want to do. I knew that I was never wanting to do anything else but present, but it was you can work on the music team, or like I was the station manager as well, and I really hated that, but I realised I hated it by doing it. I thought I never want to be anyone's boss ever. I'm terrible at it.
Another bit of research for you. You did your degree in drama at university. Were you in any like well-known plays, male lead in any plays?
We did obviously quite a few plays. We did loads of stupid stuff. I was Aeschylus in Measure for Measure, which I remember that was my most serious role to date. And we did all sorts of stuff. I was chatting to someone the other day about how frightening it is being on a stage and trying to remember lines and stuff, and you haven't learnt them properly. I said to them, I don't know why we got into this. We're talking about most scared we've been doing something, and nothing is compares to how frightened I was doing a play and you forget your lines at the start of a scene. And I remember I was walking around on stage and I had to start the scene. Without me saying words, no one else was able to move, because there was nothing else that would happen. So the lights came up, and I'll just never forget it. My mates who were in the play as well were sat down, sort of frozen, and I had to pace round, and I was supposed to do one pace round and then start the scene. I just kept pacing. I was just pacing and pacing, going, trying to do that actor and stuff, thinking, I just pause a bit here, and no one realised what was going on. And then I looked at everyone, and they were sort of going, say something, and I walked round behind them and went, I don't know what to say. I don't know what my line is. And eventually I went, wow! And whatever the line, I remembered it at the last minute, but that was the most frightening thing ever. So I always preferred being myself and doing presenting things. I think that was my favourite thing.
Brilliant. Now I've got 3 people here that I'd like you to describe in one sentence, a few of your radio and TV friends.
Okay.
So describe in one sentence Fern Cotton.
In one sentence?
Yeah.
Wow.
Could be hard.
In one sentence, Fern Cotton is so difficult. What would I do to describe her? Okay, this is a sweet sentiment. My best friend at Radio 1. I would say that.
Aww.
Very nice. Scott Mills.
Scott Mills. He is one of the reasons I wanted to get into radio in the first place. That's fair enough.
And your recent partner in crime on TV, Russell Kane.
A neurotic ball of mess, but a lovely, very, very funny man.
You know, you've got to pick songs for your show. Do you ever get one song that they ask you to play that you just think, oh no, I don't want to play this today, I've had enough of this song? And can you tell me one if you do have one?
Yeah, there's quite a few, but the majority are okay. And I hated playing N-dubs whenever we played that. I really hate the new Christina Aguilera and Great Big World, I think they're called.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it is the most depressing song. It just does not, it's not right to be playing that. We played at 5 o'clock on Friday. You know, everyone's just texting going, I'm going to drive my car into a brick wall. I'm ending this. So there's a few like that which are a bit funny because around Christmas time it gets really boring because you get a load of the same singer-songwritery twiddly diddly stuff.
A lot of Mariah Carey.
A lot of Mariah Carey as well, but yeah, all the female singer-songwriters decided to release a slow song at the same time, like November, December. We were all sitting there just going, oh my god, please end this. Yeah, majority though I do like.
Okay, I am basically known as Mrs. Trent Sport. I'm the only female on the Fly Sport team, so it's quite an honour to be here right now. But obviously,
I feel honoured to be here in front of you. I do.
But obviously, Sports Relief is coming up in March. I know you're a big campaigner for it, and you were on the phone to Davina the other day. How amazing is she? The best.
What that was almost a stretch too far. That challenge, wasn't it? I mean, it was really dangerous. Have you seen the video of her at Lake Windermere?
Yeah, she had to be pulled out.
that was bad. I know these things are always a bit hammed up, and it's all like, oh my god, it's so difficult. But actually, that was really difficult and horrible. But yeah, she raised a shed load of money. I think it's nearly $1 million now. So that was a huge thing. Yeah. And
obviously, you're not shy yourself. You did the Red Nose Day through hell and high water. I followed that as well. How was that? Well,
that was the most difficult thing I've ever done. It was very rewarding. It was totally worth it, and it raised a load of money. And they're building a school. They're building a school. I'm going to build a school.
Personally building.
Brick by brick. They're building a school in that village that we stayed in, and that is amazing because we just did a week's worth of rowing and fundraising and everything like that. So that's really paid off. But it was horrible because we were sort of this close to a hippo, and that's not cool. You're not supposed to be. They're not.
You shouldn't see inside them, man.
They're not like hungry hippos. They're not like that colourful. They're pretty dangerous. So yeah.
And also, you're doing the extra mile. Are you actually running a mile yourself?
I'm not. I'm actually. This is an exclusive for Fly.
Who you love?
I've not told anyone this yet. I'm doing this North versus South challenge for Sport Relief, and there's a load of brilliant people involved. On the night of Sport Relief, there's a team from the South and 4 people from the South, 4 people from the North, and we are going head to head in the Olympic Park doing sporting events, which I am trying to get training for at the moment. But that's an exclusive. No one knows that.
That's
really cool.
Absolutely amazing. And also, just a personal, I do basically 4 till 5. I know about your Feel Good Friday.
Rival.
I do 4 till 5 Feel Good Friday on Fly for Trent Sport. I know you do a lot of impressions. What is your best impression?
I don't think I've got a best one.
I'm a fan of your Jedward. I quite like your Jedward.
Oh my god, John. Oh my god, John, wait. I can't really do it, my voice is... Oh my god, John, you're like so cool. It's like so totally weird and awesome. Oh my god, we're like Jedward. Which one's which? I'm John. I'm Edward. Oh my god. Have you got any big sketty for me? Oh my god, this is so cool.
That was so amazing. I'm so glad you did that. That was fantastic.
My pleasure. But people said it sounds a bit like Cartman, but Cartman's a bit more... Cartman's a bit more like that, isn't he? But
yeah, I love the facial expressions. You get really into it as well.
Yeah, you have to.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Finally.
Cool. That's finally one more thing, just for us. Can you please say, this is Greg James and you're listening to Fly FM?
Yes. Hello, this is Greg James and you're listening to the mighty Fly FM. Fly.
Love it.
Thank you, Greg.